I'm a firm believer in that good food is worth pursuing. And whenever I travel, food kind of ends up being one of the main focal points of that trip. And today, that puts me in Copenhagen. And let me tell you why, but let's back up a bit. By like 6 years. 6 years ago, I was 19 and a junior in college. I was TAing this one class. And for the final project of this class, students split up into groups and designed their own ice cream flavors. My professor was super chill, and he also let the TAs have some time in the test kitchen to come up with their own ideas. One of the TAs I had partnered up with had studied abroad in Copenhagen, and she suggested we make a black pepper and cardamom ice cream, inspired by this cardamom bun that she had eaten at this little bakery called Juno the Bakery while she was abroad. I had never heard of a cardamom bun at this point because I was uncultured. What we ended up with was a sweet, warm, and rich ice cream that fascinated my taste buds. My mouth was experiencing things that I had never experienced before, and I was hooked. I didn't know ice cream had motion like this. I told myself that one day I would go visit this bakery and try this cardamom bun for myself. So, thank you, Morgan, for low-key changing my life. I hope you're well. Anyways, 6 years later, here I finally had the chance. It's 2 a.m., but the flight has been secured. I'm also moving, which is why there's nothing here. $600 round trip. Let's go. About a month and a half away. I need to go to bed. So good night. And now here we are in Copenhagen.
To answer the question, will this cardamom bun be worth the 6-year wait?
So there's a couple of things that I want to do when I'm here. I want to go swimming, I'm going to go in a sauna, I'll ride a bike around town. I'm going to try to learn some Danish. First, I got to take care of this luggage. I think that might be it. All right. Luggage free. Let's hit the town. First stop, Bayerie Benji. I needed to see what was up with these Scandi baked goods. Can I do a cinnamon bun and an espresso, please? Ah, okay, then just a cinnamon bun, please. How do you order something in Danish? What would I say in order to order something?
I think you would say, jeg vil gerne bestille.
Okay, sorry, one more time?
Jeg vil gerne bestille. That just means I would like to order.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Looks so good. Smells good. This is the best cinnamon bun I've ever had. It's not even like fresh out of the oven, but it's still so good. Right around the block from Benchu was Coffee Collective, a small Danish coffee chain. They have their own roastery, seen with the beans here. One cappuccino?
Yeah, would you like a small or large one?
Small, please.
Okay.
I chickened out. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it in Danish. Pretty good. I walked a little bit to another small bakery called Rondo. People were waiting, and I took this as a good sign. Hey, jeg vil gerne bestille en pain chocolat.
Anything else?
That's all. Baby steps. The chocolate in here is like acidic. I think it's a darker chocolate, less sweet. Yeah, vi kan. Yeah, vi kan bestille. Yeah, vi kan bestille. Yeah, vi kan bestille. All this bouncing around kind of tired me out, and I needed a break. On to the next spot. Please correct my pronunciation. Toverhallen is like a food market and food court in the heart of Copenhagen, and I had one thing on my mind. I had to try it. I know it's touristy, I know it's popular, I waited in line, but I had to try it. I also messed up my mental math and thought it was going to be like a $10 lunch, but it was actually $35. Oh well. It was good, but not mind-blowing. Okay, so at this point, I really need to chill out for a bit because I was so tired, so I checked into the hostel and did some homework. I need to prep somewhat, you know? These pictures look really good though. Like, look at this braiding. All that browsing made me hungry again, so I set out to find some dinner.
Feels like I'm in Brooklyn, going to a rave, but...
If you know anything about me, I love food markets, and I love street food. This is like if they went on vacation together and had a love child, just outside downtown Copenhagen. It's like 30 different food stalls and shipping containers with cuisine from all over the world, from Argentina to the Philippines to Greece. I was in heaven. This is crazy. This is the best food market I've ever been to. I feel like I gotta go with this tip. I'm making a mess. They gotta be doing this on purpose.
Grilled chicken bows. It's like slightly sweet. Oh, and it's raining.
I would love to come here and just sit for hours with a bunch of friends. I was soaking in the 10 p.m. sunset for like forever. Maybe like a little bit too long, because when I was leaving and trying to find a line bike, the closest one was like a 30-minute walk away. No problem, I just started walking back towards civilization, but made a little pit stop on the way. This is Noma. 3 Michelin stars, awarded the best restaurant in the world 5 times in the past 15 years. One dinner here costs around $660. $660. Dude, my flight to here was less than that. I didn't end up doing it, but they seem to be doing some really cool stuff. Maybe when I make more money, someone please sponsor me. Anyways, I made it back to the hostel sometime later. So that was day 1. I had 35k steps. That was fun. I loved roughing. That place was awesome. I think overall, pretty good day. I think I've gotten about 3 hours of sleep in the past. I don't even know. I'm tired. I'm gonna call it a night. And I'll see you tomorrow for Juno. Got one. It's Juno Day. Now, this bakery is in Oosterbo, which is a little bit away from here. How am I gonna get there? With one of these, also known as my favorite way to get around a city. I smelled it even before I saw it. Juno the Bakery is in the Oosterbo neighborhood, about a 15-minute bike ride from the central station. Excited doesn't really capture what I was feeling when I pulled up. It was like a mixture of anticipation, happiness, and like anxiety, because I hate filming in public. It's so quiet, there's no line. I mean, it is early in the morning. Inside the store, they were selling cookie tins and coffee from Prologue, but that's not why I was here. I looked up and I saw art being created. Guy was slinging these buns together with such poise and such flair. He was very nice. He gave me permission to film him. Damn, that was hot. Can I do a cardamom bun?
Yeah.
Then I'll do a pain au chocolat.
Yeah.
And then 1 soft milk bun, please.
1 cardamom and a pain au chocolat, and then a soft milk bun. That'll be 89.
Yes.
Thank you. You can practice your Danish with her, but she's Swedish.
Oh, really? I was trying to figure out how to say, I would like to order.
How do you say I would like to order? You say yeah, right? Moja pio.
Moja pil?
Moja pio.
Moja piam.
Yeah.
Moja piam.
Exactly.
Moja
pio.
Moja piam.
Moja pio.
Okay. Well, thanks for the lesson.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. I could have just sat to enjoy the scenery, and I would have been perfectly happy. But it was time to eat a cardamom bun. It was like a soft and warm hug. First of all, it looks beautiful. Look at how the strands of dough are woven together, and the browning on top with the sugar granules and the specks of cardamom. And the bun itself, it's sweet and it's yeasty and it's still slightly warm, and the cardamom flavor is so strong. The sugar adds such a nice crunch when you bite in, and for each bite, I wanted to take another one right after. Look at the layers. There's something so satisfying about the first bite into a croissant. Maybe it's like the somewhat rebellious spirit of disturbing something so perfect, or maybe I just really enjoy some buttery dough with chocolate. Anyways, the bitterness, the acidity, and the slight sweetness of the dark chocolate really complemented the fatty dough super well. And then lastly, the milk bread. Not really sure why I decided to get this one, but it was really good. Just some really solid bread that's soft and slightly sweet. So, I don't want to talk there because I don't want to ruin the vibe, but that was incredible. Yeah, it was, how do I put it? It's like, we're so complete, you know? Like, down to every detail. The presentation, the way it was like weaved in, the textural difference between the outside and the inside. Like you bite into it and it's just perfect. I'm very full. That was a pretty heavy breakfast. Man, like just sitting there and in the shade, like just outside this bakery, and it's just in this quiet neighborhood. It's like 78 degrees. There's a slight breeze and like the leaves are blowing, and when I tell you like the amount of dopamine that was like just coming out of my neurotransmitters, I could have sat there for hours and hours and hours. And to answer the question, was this 6-year wait and this 8-hour flight worth it? Yes, absolutely. Yes, and yes, and yes. I think I'm gonna come back here. I mean, Juno was not the only reason why I came here, but it is a pretty good reason. And thank you to all the bakeries and coffee shops and everywhere that I visited. Everyone's so hospitable and nice and so welcoming. This was fun. The 2 pastries and half a bread might have been a little bit too much for breakfast. I gotta go walk this off. All right, bye.